Okay, so I'm up pretty early this morning. I need to get my gifts wrapped for the shower. This helps. And I have a couple of gift wrapping videos already, but I thought, they're actually for Christmas. So I'm not going to show you exactly how to put your paper on the box, because you can go to that video, I'll link it here, and you can see that one and it'll tell you exactly how to get your paper perfect and all that. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to come back and show you how I decorate this for a shower. Okay? Let me show you one thing. This particular gift that I'm giving my new grandson, I took this box that something else came in, and I put tissue paper in both directions. I did yellow this way, can you see that? And green this way. And inside is this adorable little, I think he's a little lammy, and he's in the ivory color, and the color of their room, their nursery, is gray, so I changed out the green ribbon that came with it and put gray on it. Okay, so I've done my finger pressing, and I've made nice tight edges, so my paper looks good. Okay, so I made a mistake on this, and this is good for you to see, because don't do everything perfect, but I tried. This paper is really thin. Now, there really isn't any way to know that when you buy it. So here's a mistake I made. When I decided to wrap this, the side I wrapped it on, I don't know if you can see this, but right here, can you kind of see that? You can see like the label that's on the box. It actually shows through. Isn't that ridiculous? How embarrassing. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is what I do in life all the time, and that is you take something that looks like a mistake and you make the best of it. I have this white ribbon. This white ribbon would be really pretty on yellow and nice and crisp. So the color theme again, this is probably all going to be on one video, so you're going to get sick of hearing me say this, but the color theme is gray and white with pops of yellow and orange. So whenever I decorate and do a party like this, I try to keep my color scheme going throughout with everything, even my gift wrapping. The downside to this ribbon is there is no wire in it. So while it's pretty, you can't get that beautiful bow that I like to make because there's no wire to help you do it. So when you make a bow, it's just kind of a sloppy one. Can I just say, when we added this laundry room slash gift wrapping center to this house, that was a beautiful day in Robeson history. My husband said, you can add a room onto our house, but do you want a new kitchen or do you want a laundry room? And believe it or not, I said a laundry room. And I'm so glad I did, because I use this thing all the time. All right, so it's just harder to work with this kind of ribbon, but we're going to do it anyway. So you pull it together and you twist it, and then you wrap it around the back side. That pretty much took the whole roll. I'll tell you, these companies, they gyp you. And you cut it long enough that it overlaps. And then when you get here to this part, I take this and I go underneath. I hope you can see that. Underneath there. And that gives me my four corners, so to speak, with which to tie the ribbon. Normally when I get ribbon that I use on packages, I get wired ribbon. But to find gray, it's becoming a popular color, but it's not as common as you would think. So we sort of have to get what we can find. I'm going to start with this tail, and I'm going to gather it together here. And I'm going to make a loop. Can't make it too big with this kind of ribbon either, because again, you don't have the support. And then I twist it. Do you see that? So I made a loop the size that I wanted. See that? And then I put my finger there and I twist it, and then I grab hold to where I twisted. So now I have two twisted things within my fingers. Bring it over to this side and try to match that same size. And then I twist it and I put that within my grasp. And then I just repeat that several times to the size of bow that I want. There's another one, and I twist. Twisting is the key. Then when I get here, I pull this around and tie this off into a knot. Right here. You see that? Tying it off. And one more time. Okay, so here's what I ended up doing. have the gray bow, and I have these little socks, and they're sort of in a camouflage pattern, and they're yellow, green, white, so that kind of pulled all my colors together for me. So I just made, I just used two-sided tape to put those socks on there. So I think that's cute, and it's part of one of the gifts I got for the baby. All right, yay, so that's the first one. Okay, so I think this turned out cute. Now here's the problem, this stuff is really small, so we have gaposis on the back. So what I'm going to do, and I thought I'd show you this because, that happens a lot. You just run short like by an inch or a couple inches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put ribbon here that spans that gap, and you will never know it. I think this orange ribbon would be perfect. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to run two-sided tape right down the middle of that to make sure that it stays in place. Ta-da! Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Look at that. That is so cute with that paper. I need to have my sharper scissors in here. Okay. And then when you go to tie it, we'll just do it as a single row, not do a crossover this time. You don't always have to cross over, just it's nice. We're going to take the ribbon. I'm going to gather it together here. Loop, gather, twist. Loop, gather, twist. Loop, twist. Oops. Loop, twist. See that? Hopefully that's in camera range. I can't see. Here. There we go. Yeah, I was too low, wasn't I? Sorry. Loop, gather, twist. Loop, gather, twist. And that should be just about right. That's kind of cute, huh? I'll do one more on either side. Loop, gather, twist. Loop, gather, twist. Okay, cut it off. And then I'm going to place this right here and bring this around. And use your teeth. All right, and tie it really tight, as tight as you can to make it secure. Loop it one more time, and then kind of pull on either side. All right, now you do your fanned tails here, which I've shown you in my other video. And you cut that into a point, and that gives you that fishtail. Okay? Do it on all four corners, fold it in the middle, cut toward the fold. Now, hello, that's adorable. That is so, so cute. Is that cute or what? See the difference between having wired ribbon and not having wired ribbon? It's like night and day. There, isn't that darling? And look at these little animals on here. Just too cute. Okay, it looks a little crazy. I'll tame it down a little bit. Could add orange socks to it too. Yeah, because they're camouflage and this is in the jungle. That's cute. This is for my new grandson, who's not born yet. He's going to be born at the end of April. So that's for Thatcher. All right, I can add it to the other gifts.